warm breeze drifts through towering redwoods as two voices arise with the morning.
I caught your shadow by the old trail bend. Your boots were muddy from the night's loose end. You said the forest felt like something new, a hidden calling pulling straight from you.
The leaves were shaking with the rising light, a gentle chorus waking in our sight. I stepped beside you as the hillside shone, a soft reminder we're not walking alone.
You touched the bark where time had carved its name, 1,000 rings all telling where we came. Your voice was drifting with the mountain air, a steady compass keeping me aware. The path was winding like an open fade, a moving line that dared us not to wait. I heard your laughter echo through the trees, a ringing sound that felt like gentle pleas. Oh, we chased the breeze across the rising pines and felt the pull beyond the redwood lines. Run beyond the redwood lines, take my hand, let the world remind us how to understand. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling sign, pulling me forward where our dreams align. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back, follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines.
You crossed a river with a fearless stride, said every cold shock wakes you up inside. I saw your breath turn into silver steam, a fleeting symbol of the life we dream.
The moss was glowing on the shaded ground, a muted lantern humming without sound. I took your hand before the moment passed, a simple truth we both were meant to grasp. Your eyes were gleaming with a newfound spark, a rising flame inside the forest dark. You said the journey's where the stories live, it takes our fear and teaches how to give. We climbed the switchbacks with a growing pace, the wind wrote patterns on your glowing face. I felt the daylight gather in your chest, a quiet claim that things would shift for best.
If every trail reveals what heart defines, we'll chase it raw beyond the redwood lines. Run beyond the redwood lines, take my hand, let the world remind us how to understand. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling sign, pulling me forward where our dreams align. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back, follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines. 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 Tell me the climb won't steal what we've grown. Tell me these hills won't leave us here alone. Tell me the wind won't carry you far. Tell me you'll follow every guiding star. The forest holds the truth of who we are. Keep the trail, Never fail,
lift your eyes,
see the ride.
let every heartbeat echo through the pines. Run beyond the redwood lines, take my hand, let the world remind us how to understand. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling sign, pulling me forward where our dreams align. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back, follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines.
Redwood lines.
Run beyond the redwood lines.
Redwood lines. Redwood lines.
Redwood lines.
A silver dawn stretches across the valley, as two voices rise with the ancient wind.
I walk the ridge where quiet rivers flow, across the heather touched by morning's glow. Your trail was carved into the waking land, a gentle promise shaped by nature's hand.
The hills were humming with a distant tune, a fragile echo rising toward the noon.
I felt your presence drifting soft and near, a whisper calling only I could hear. Across the grasses where the skylark soared, 1,000 secrets in their wings restored.
The wind was weaving through my tangled hair, a quiet blessing carried through the air.
I saw your shadow moving by the pine, a subtle sign between your world and mine. I touched the earth where once your footsteps lay, and felt the valley pull my heart your way.
We traced the stories where the old songs roam,
and felt the valley call our spirits home. Wind over the silver valley, hear our cry, carrying memories as they lift the sky.
your heart beats steady like an ancient drum, guiding me forward where the wild winds come. Wind over the silver valley, soft and true, drawing the path that leads me back to you, or to the promise where the echoes rally. Wind
over the silver valley.
Stone wall, its golden shimmer bending through the fall.
You said the valley held a quiet truth, a place that keeps the tender light of you.
I stepped beside you as the shadows crossed, a woven tapestry of what we lost.
Your eyes reflected in the amber flame, a gentle sorrow you could never name. Your voice was trembling like a distant shore, waves returned to dreams they held before. I touched your hand to keep the night at bay, and felt your pulse steady through the fray. The valley opened with a breath of light, a sudden warmth dissolving into a sigh.
If every echo shapes the path we tread,
we'll follow softly where the old songs led.
Wind over the silver valley, hear our cry, carrying memories as they lift the sky. Your heart beats steady like an ancient drum, guiding me forward where the wild winds come. Wind over the silver valley, soft and true, drawing the path that leads me back to you, hold to the promise where the echoes rally. Wind over the silver valley.
Tell me the wind won't scatter our flame,
Tell me the earth still whispers out your rain.
tell me the stars won't darken your way.
Tell me you'll stand when shadows beg astray.
The valley holds the truth we dare to say.
Hold the climb, keep the call,
Kick the fall, let every heartbeat echo through it all. Wind over the silver valley, hear our cry, carrying memories as they lift the sky. Your heart beats steady like an ancient drum,
guiding me forward where the wild winds come. Wind over the silver valley, soft and true, drawing the path that leads me back to you, hold to the promise where the echoes rally.
wind over the silver valley.
A soft golden haze falls across an old suburban street as two voices rise with familiar warmth. I saw you standing where the sidewalks curve, your old blue jacket carrying that nerve. Your hair was blowing in the summer breeze, a little echo of our memories.
You kicked a pebble toward the neighbor's yard and laughed like life was never meant to be hard. I felt the past come rushing through my chest, a simple moment doing all the rest.
You brushed the dust off of your faded jeans, said funny how the world replays its scenes. Your voice was trembling with a gentle ache, a tender truth nostalgia loves to take.
I touched your shoulder with a steady grin, a movie used to try when we were 10.
The summer shimmer with a younger flame, a spark returning when you said my name. We crossed the years we never meant to frame, and found the echo calling out our name. Back to the days that carried our names, soft and bright, running through the neighborhood in fading light. Heartbeat rising like a teenage song, pulling me right back where we both belong. To the days that carried our names, warm and true, holding to the pieces that once shaped us too. Hold to the summers when we felt no shame. Back to the days that carried our names. Ooh, that carried our names. Ooh. You pointed out the cafe down the block, said that's where time felt easy on the clock. Your smile was glowing like a gentle spark, a little flare against the creeping dark.
I matched your pace along the painted line, a small reminder of what once was mine. The years felt quiet as the streets stretched long, a silent rhythm in a half-known song.
Your laugh came sweet like it was yesterday,
back when the world felt easy to portray.
You said you missed the way the nights would sound, when every dream was waiting to be found.
I touched your hand and let the moment stay, a piece of childhood choosing not to stray.
The golden hour pulled us through its flame, a soft reminder of what stayed the same.
If every summer holds a quiet claim, we'll find the truth inside its glowing frame.
Back to the days that carried our names, soft and bright, running through the neighborhood in fading light. Your heartbeat rising like a teenage song, pulling me right back where we both belong. To the days that carried our names, warm and true, holding to the pieces that once shaped us too. Hold to the summers when we felt no shame. Back to the days that carried our names. Ooh, that carried our names. Tell me the years won't hide what made us strong.
Tell me the nights won't pull our hearts along.
Tell me the past won't fade in winter's blame.
Tell me we still remember who we became.
The summers hold the truth behind our name.
Take it slow,
Let it grow.
call my name.
Call my name.
Let every memory find its place again.
Back to the days that carried our names, soft and bright, running through the neighborhood in fading light. Your heartbeat rising like a teenage song, pulling me right back where we both belong. To the days that carried our names, warm and true, holding to the pieces that once shaped us too. Hold to the summers when we felt no shame. Back to the days that carried our names. Ooh,
pale blue haze lifts across the room as two distant voices drift toward each other.
I saw you standing where the low light fell, a fading outline caught between a spell. Your shadow floating like a whispered line, a quiet moment slipping out of time.
The dust was swirling in the window glow, like all the memories we used to know. I reached but paused before you turned your head, afraid the silence might break what we said. I felt your presence in the shifting blue.
The air was trembling as it moved to you.
Your voice was quiet as a drifting chord,
A gentle sign that couldn't be ignored.
the room was breathing like a living thing.
A soft pulse hidden in its fragile ring.
I traced your outline through the fading air, a distant warmth that told me you were there.
We touched the shadows where our thoughts convened,
And
felt the blue between us turn serene. Floating through the blue between us, slowly near, losing every moment we once held in fear. Your heartbeat drifting like a whispered sign, pulling me gently past the borderline. Floating through the blue between us, soft and wide, letting all the fragile pieces coincide. Hold to the stillness where our hopes can lean. Floating through the blue between us. Touch the curtain where the shadows stay,
a trembling motion in the light they made.
you said the hardest part was letting go.
Of all the versions of ourselves we know,
I stepped in closer just to feel your breath,
fragile rhythm dancing close to death.
but in that moment drifting slow and true,
I felt the echo pulling back to you. Your eyes were shining with a quiet ache,
a subtle tremor only I could wait.
you said the distance wasn't what it seemed.
It only formed where broken moments dream.
I let your whisper settle on my skin,
A gentle tremble stirring deep within.
the room grew brighter as the air unfurled, a tiny universe reshaped our world.
If every whisper has a place unseen, we'll drift along the space that lies between. Floating through the blue between us, slowly near, losing every moment we once held in fear. Your heartbeat drifting like a whispered sign, pulling me gently past the borderline. Floating through the blue between us, soft and wide, letting all the fragile pieces coincide. Hold to the stillness where our hopes can lean. Floating through the blue between us.
Tell me the blue won't scatter you thin.
Tell me you'll stay when shadows breathe in. Tell me the quiet won't erase your name. Tell me the space between won't stay the same.
We drift until the silence takes the blame. Hold the air, keep it there, pull me through, closer to you. Let every fragile moment fall to blue. Floating through the blue between us, slowly near, losing every moment we once held in fear. Your heartbeat drifting like a whispered sign, pulling me gently past the borderline. Floating through the blue between us, soft and wide, letting all the fragile pieces coincide. Hold to the stillness where our hopes can lean. Floating through the blue between us.
Sunlight scatters across a crowded cafe patio as two voices jump into a playful groove. You tapped your cup against the tabletop, a little beat you just refused to stop. Your smile was dancing like a neon sign, a funky pulse syncing up with mine. I leaned in closer with a sideways grin,
a little challenge saying let's begin. Your laugh so loud it shook the summer air,
a sparking rhythm spinning everywhere.
You swung your jacket with a careless flow, like every moment had its place to go. Your voice came bubbling with a sunny sound, a sweet vibrato bouncing all around. I matched your tempo with a gentle tap, a tiny echo in your fingers snap. The world felt lighter in your glowing pace, a rhythm running through your smiling face. We caught the beat that time forgot to chase, and let the groove take over all our space.
Rhythm running through our smiling faces, bright and free, shaking off the shadows we don't need to be. Your heartbeat jumping like a playful tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. Rhythm running through our smiling faces, warm and sweet, dancing through the sunlight in the busy street. Hold to the moment where the joy embraces. Rhythm running through our smiling faces. You tapped your heel against the concrete floor, a subtle groove I couldn't just ignore. Your laugh was rising like a golden flare, a little sparkle lifting everywhere.
I mirrored back the swing inside your tone, a simple echo made to feel like home. You brushed my arm without a second thought, a small connection rhythm always brought. Your eyes were shining with a deeper spark, a sunny ember cutting through the dark. You said the city always felt too loud, until a rhythm made you feel unbowed.
I tapped your shoulder with a cheeky beat,
a playful pattern only we complete.
the midday glow soaked into every space,
a funky heartbeat dancing through your face.
ooh.
If every moment finds its perfect place, we'll let the rhythm paint our saving grace.
Rhythm running through our smiling faces, bright and free, shaking off the shadows we don't need to be. Your heartbeat jumping like a playful tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. Rhythm running through our smiling faces, warm and sweet, dancing through the sunlight in the busy street. Hold to the moment where the joy embraces. Rhythm running through our smiling faces. Disappear from here.
Tell me the spark won't crumble in the rain.
Tell me tomorrow brings the beat again.
The rhythm keeps the joy we can't contain. Keep the beat, move your feet. Don't go
running through our smiling faces, bright and free, shaking off the shadows we don't need to be. Your heartbeat jumping like a playful tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. Rhythm running through our smiling faces, warm and sweet, dancing through the sunlight in a busy street. Oh, to the moment where the joy embraces. Rhythm running through our smiling faces, smiling faces. Ooh, smiling faces. Ooh, smiling faces. Ooh, smiling faces. Ooh. Neon shimmer crawls across a wet city street as two voices rise, like secrets drifting up from the dark. You stood beneath the flicker of a broken sign, your silhouette collapsing into mine.
Your breath was curling in the midnight air, a quiet warning, trembling everywhere. I stepped beside you on the empty lane. The street lamp cracked a narrow band of pain.
Your eyes reflected something cold and deep, a haunted rhythm where your secrets sleep.
You touched the railing on the alley wall, a nervous gesture barely formed at all. Your voice came whispering in a fractured line, a hidden truth refusing to align.
I watched your fingers tremble as you spoke, a fading ember drowning in the smoke. The rain kept falling in a steady sweep, a quiet shelter where your secrets sleep. We felt the shadows where our promises creep, and heard the whispers where our secrets sleep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we failed to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep. You traced a raindrop sliding down your sleeve, said some betrayals never truly leave. Your voice was heavy like a closing door, a quiet weight you couldn't hide anymore. I touched your shoulder with a steady pull, a small reminder that the night was full. Your breath came shaking in a fragile sweep, a trembling ache where your secrets sleep.
Your eyes were closing like a fading flame, a little sorrow trying to stay the same. You said forgiveness felt too sharp to hold, a jagged memory buried in the cold.
I leaned in closer just to ground your voice, a tender gesture born of broken choice. The shadows tightened in a heavy sweep, a velvet coffin where your secrets sleep.
If every silence keeps the truth we keep, We'll breathe beside them where our secrets sleep.
Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we fail to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep.
Tell me the night won't swallow up
We say, tell me the dark won't drag our truth away.
Tell me the ghosts won't circle where we weep.
Tell me your heart won't hide inside the deep.
The shadows keep the things we fail to keep.
Hold me tight.
Wake the beat,
Wake the deep.
wake the deep. Let every shadow show the wounds we keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we fail to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep.
Secrets sleep.
Two distant silhouettes share the same quiet air. A silence stretches like a fragile thread. You stood there frozen by the hallway light, your shadow trembling in the dying night. Your breath was heavy with a quiet ache, a silent weight too fragile not to break. I took a step but didn't touch your hand. The moment asked for something we could stand. Your eyes were drifting like a lonely sea, a muted plea you never meant for me.
You leaned against the wall with shaking knees, as if the truth was something hard to seize. Your voice came barely as a gentle hum, a fading echo waiting to become. I watched your fingers tremble at your side, a helpless signal you could never hide. The hallway swallowed every sound we made, a slow confession drifting into fade. We held the distance where our thoughts made noise, and touched the silence left between our voice. Where the silence stays between our voices, soft and torn, holding all the secrets we have left unborn. Your heart below like distant oceans sway, pulling me closer in a quiet grave. Where the silence stays between our voices, dim and slow, carrying the things we never learned to show. Hold to the pauses where our truth rejoices, where the silence stays between our voices.
You brushed your cheek with fingers pale and cold, a tender gesture no one could behold. Your lips were parting with a restless sound, a truth still crawling underground. I felt your presence leaning into mine, a fractured compass pointing out a line. Your quiet breathing shaped the aching room, a captive heart too hesitant to bloom. Your voice was trembling with a muted spark, a shallow light that flickered through the dark. You said your fears were louder than your name, a bitter echo filled with quiet shame. I touched your shoulder with a careful grace, a fragile comfort for your fragile place. The walls around us held our breaking tone, a hollow refuge we were never shown. If every silence hides a truth we chase, we'll breathe it gently in this fragile space, where the silence stays between our voices, soft and torn, holding all the secrets we have left unborn. Your heart beat low like distant oceans sway, pulling me closer in a quiet grave, where the silence stays between our voices, dim and slow, carrying the things we never learned to show. Hold to the pauses where our truth rejoices, where the silence stays between our voices. Tell me the dark won't swallow what we said. Tell me the ghosts won't echo in my head. Tell me the truth won't fade as seasons stall. Tell me your heart won't disappear at all. The silence holds the words we can't recall. Hold the air, stay with me quietly. Let every whisper shape our memory, where the silence stays between our voices, soft and torn, holding all the secrets we have left unborn. Your heart beat low like distant oceans sway, pulling me closer in a quiet grave, where the silence stays between our voices, dim and slow, carrying the things we never learned to show. Hold to the pauses where our truth rejoices, where the silence stays between our voices. Between our voices, between our voices.
Dim evening light settles over an empty room, as two voices rise like confessions breaking free.
You stood before me with a trembling breath, as if the truth was brushing close to death. Your eyes were swimming in a restless glow, a broken story only you could know. I took a step but didn't touch your hand. The quiet asked for time to understand. Your voice was shaking as the air grew loud, a fragile courage wrapped in weighted cloud. You traced the outline of your fading past, a quiet ache you thought would always last. Your voice came lifting like a fragile plea, a blooming echo drifting back to me. I leaned in closer just to hear you speak, a subtle tremor traveling through your cheek. The moment tightened as your fears allowed, the quiet break where hearts begin aloud. We faced the place where all our doubts were bowed, and felt the quiet break, the heart speak loud. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and wide, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Oh, to the moment where our truths allowed, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud.
You brush your palm across the window pane, said summer healing always comes with pain. Your voice was softer than the falling dust, a solemn whisper shaped by fragile trust. I touched your shoulder with a steady frame, a small reminder you're not meant for blame. The room grew brighter as your tears spoke proud, a rising echo breaking through the cloud.
Your breath grew deeper with a trembling start, a quiet blooming in your guarded heart. You said the past had kept you far from light, but here the world felt softer in its fight. I took your hand before your courage fell, a gentle promise whispered like a spell. The distant strings began to swell unbowed,
a tender truth where hearts can speak aloud.
If every silence holds with love and doubt, we'll let the quiet break, the heart speak loud. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and wide, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Oh, to the moment where our truths allowed, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud.
Tell me the dawn won't steal the warmth we found.
Tell me your voice won't fold without its sound.
Tell me your truth won't drown beneath the crowd.
Tell me the world can hold our hearts unbound.
The breaking quiet,
Makes our courage proud.
take the fear.
Keep me near, hold the light. I let every heartbeat guide us into sight, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks tight. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and wide, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Oh, to the moment where our truths allowed, speaks loud. Heart speaks loud.
Golden leaves drift across an open valley as two voices rise like memories returning with the fall. You walked the meadow with a careful stride. The sun was pouring amber on your side. Your breath was swirling like a rising thread, a gentle longing speaking words unsaid.
I follow close behind your quiet pace, a distant yearning shaping through your face. The breeze was humming tales we used to hold, an echo forming in the fields of gold. You touched a flower as it brushed your hand, a fragile bloom you try to understand. Your voice came drifting in a trembling sigh, a subtle memory you let multiply. I stepped beside you just to feel your air, a tender rhythm pulling on your stare. The valley shimmered with a story told, a deeper truth inside the fields of gold.
We traced the silence where our hearts controlled, and felt the echoes we had never told. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violent line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The echoes we left in the fields of gold.
You brushed your hair as autumn winds grew bold, a quiet shiver breaking through the cold. Your voice was colored by the fading hue, a soft admission drifting back to you. I touched your shoulder with a steady grace, a simple hope reflected in your face. The strings around us sang a tale untold, a whispered promise in the fields of gold. Your eyes were glowing in the shifting breeze, a little warmth that brought me to my knees. You said the past was heavy on your chest, but here the valley helped you breathe and rest. I took your hand before the moment fled, a vow unspoken through the things we said. The wind grew louder as the story rolled, a moving hymn across the fields of gold. If every sunrise lets our hearts unfold, we'll walk together through the fields of gold. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violent line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The echoes we left in the fields of gold. Tell me the wind won't steal what we have grown.
Tell me your heart won't wander off alone.
Tell me the truth won't fade in autumn's cold.
Tell me our story's worth its weight of gold.
The valley keeps the love we can't withhold. Hold the light,
Make it shine,
keep the flame.
say my name.
Let
every sunrise join our hearts again.
The echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violin line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The echoes we left in the fields of gold. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violin line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The echoes we left in the fields of gold.
Late night city haze glimmers through the windows as two voices drift through the glow.
I saw your silhouette against the sign, the neon flicker tracing every line. Your hands were hidden in your jacket seams, a quiet shelter for your tangled dreams. You watched the taxis drifting through the blue, the faded headlights cutting close to you. I stepped in closer as the streetlights hummed, a gentle moment asking what we'd become.
You lean against the railing by the store, a tired breath you couldn't hold anymore. Your voice was trembling like a muted chord, a song unfinished you had long ignored.
The city softened when you said my name, a quiet glow warming through the frame. I felt your heartbeat pacing with the beat, a neon whispered down our quiet street. We touched the tension where our stories meet, and felt the pulse beneath the quiet street.
Neon lines across the quiet streets, glowing white, turning heavy shadows into something bright. Your heartbeat sinking with the midnight signs, pulling me deeper where the truth aligns. Neon lines across the quiet streets, soft and slow, carrying the secrets we pretend to know. Hold to the flicker where our lost hearts greet. Neon lines across the quiet streets. Traced your finger down a window pane, said every choice still echoes in your brain. The air was buzzing with a low soft hum, a downtown heartbeat where the lost become.
I watched your breath fog lightly in the night, a fading signal searching for its light. You looked away but didn't move your feet, a silent truth anchoring the street.
Your eyes were glowing with a restless spark, a subtle shimmer cutting through the dark. You said forgiveness takes a steady tone, a gentle rhythm walking toward the known.
I touched your shoulder as the bass came through, a tiny moment pulling me to you. The city shifted in a glowing sheet, a moving canvas down our quiet street. If every heartbeat has a coded beat, we'll read it through the truth beneath the street.
Neon lines across the quiet streets, glowing white, turning heavy shadows into something bright. Your heartbeat sinking with the midnight signs, pulling me deeper where the truth aligns. Neon lines across the quiet streets, soft and slow, carrying the secrets we pretend to know. Hold to the flicker where our lost hearts greet. Neon lines across our quiet streets. Tell
truth our heart regrieves.
For the light, keep the night.
Don't walk alone. Let every neon moment set the tone. Neon lines across our quiet streets, glowing white, turning heavy shadows into something bright. Your heartbeat sinking with the midnight signs, pulling me deeper where the truth aligns. Neon lines across our quiet streets, soft and slow, carrying the secrets we pretend to know. Hold to the flicker where our lost hearts greet. Neon lines across our quiet streets. Quiet streets. Quiet streets.
A pale teal glow hovers across the evening air as two voices drift through a floating haze.
You stood beneath a bridge where lights refract, a hazy shimmer pulling colors back. Your breath was painted in the evening mist, a fleeting memory the night couldn't
I
resist.
took a step into your glowing trace, a distant warmth drifting from your face. Your eyes were glimmering with silent calls, a quiet message flowing through the walls.
You touched the railing like a trembling chord, a soft vibration only we adored. Your voice came fading through a shimmering sigh, a whispered meaning floating soft and shy.
I leaned in closer just to catch your tone, a little truth we never fully known. The synth-like hum of passing cars below blended our shadows in the afterglow.
We breathed the space where fading daylight goes, and felt the drifting light between our shadows. Drifting light between our moving shadows, soft and bright, carrying the echoes fading into night. Your heartbeat pulsing like a distant shine, pulling me gently where our thoughts align. Drifting light between our moving shadows, warm and slow, holding all the secrets only we could know. Float in the glow with subtle memory flow.
Drifting light between our moving shadows,
Leaning slow, holding all the secrets only we could know. Float in the glow where subtle memory flows. Drifting light between our moving shadows, between our moving shadows.
you traced a pattern in the glowing air, a fading rhythm forming everywhere. The synth-like sparkle from the passing train lit up your smile, rising through the rain.
I touched your shoulder with a patient care, a silent comfort that we came to share. Your breath grew lighter as you whispered through a drifting thought that only felt like you.
Your voice grew warmer like a glowing thread,
A quiet signal from the words unsaid. You said the darkness wasn't meant to stay, that light could find us in a different way. I reached for you before the moment broke, a gentle feeling neither had to spoke. Then nights went softer as the skyline glowed, a dreamy canvas where emotion flowed. If every shadow hides a light it shows, we'll let it drift between our moving shadows. Drifting light between our moving shadows, soft and bright, carrying the echoes fading into night. Your heartbeat pulsing like a distant shine, pulling me gently where our thoughts align. Drifting light between our moving shadows, warm and slow, holding all the secrets only we could know. Float in the glow with subtle memory flow.
heart won't run from what we made.
Tell me the night won't steal the warmth we grow.
The drifting light will find the place we know.
Hold this shine eye with mine. Keep it thin, let every shadow show the light again. Drifting light between our moving shadows, soft and bright, carrying the echoes fading into night. Your heartbeat pulsing like a distant shine, pulling me gently where our thoughts align. Drifting light between our moving shadows, warm and slow, holding all the secrets only we could know. Floating the glow, a subtle memory flows deep between our moving shadows. Moving shadows, moving shadows, moving shadows, moving shadows.
Warm sunlight glides across the shoreline as two voices rise with the rolling tide.
I saw you sitting on the boardwalk rail, your hair caught shimmering in a summer gale. The waves were breaking with the golden shine, a quiet rhythm pulling yours to mine.
You traced your finger on the weathered wood, a little motion saying more than good. I stepped beside you as the breeze returned, a spark of comfort I had always learned.
You watched the surface drifting out to sea, said every moment felt like deja vu to me. Your voice was glowing with the warmer hue, a simple truth the ocean pulled from you.
I felt the sunlight gather on your skin, a gentle warmth inviting me within. Your heartbeat softened with the rising wind, a coastal calm where new days could begin. We touched the edge where daylight lit a twine,
And felt the world redraw its golden line.
ooh, golden lines across the coastline shining near, turning every memory into something clear. Your heartbeat rolling like a summer wave, pulling me closer with the love we gave. Golden lines across the coastline, warm and strong, carrying the places where our hearts belong. Hold to the moment where our lives align. Golden lines across the coastline. We walked the boardwalk as the lights came on, the sky turned lavender before the dawn. You hummed a tune that drifted on the breeze, a simple echo carried through the trees.
Your laughter lingered in the ocean spray, a softened echo drifting far away. I watched the skyline shimmer through your eyes, a painted truth the sunset couldn't disguise.
Your hands were warm with something bright and new, a steady feeling pulling close to you. You said the coastline kept your heart intact through shifting tides that never once looked back.
I touched your arm as even skies grew deep, a moment tender enough to always keep. The shoreline glowed beneath the fading light, a place that held our spirits through the night.
If every shoreline holds a dream design,
We'll chase the glow across the golden line.
ooh, golden lines across the coastline.
across the coastline, shining near, turning every memory into something clear. Your heartbeat rolling like a summer wave, pulling me closer with the love we gave. Golden lines across the coastline, warm and strong, carrying the places where our hearts belong. Hold to the moment where our lives align. Golden lines across the coastline, across the coastline,
Across the coastline,
across the coastline.
A golden sun dips across the long, open road as two voices rise with the turning wheels.
You packed your suitcase by the old front gate. Your eyes were racing like you couldn't wait. The morning sunlight shimmered on your skin, a quiet dare to let a new life in.
I grabbed the keys and tossed a careful smile. You said let's drive until we cross a mile. The world looked brighter through your fearless grin, a restless spark reminding where we've been.
You leaned your elbow on the window frame. The breeze was humming as it called your name. Your laughter melted with the open sky, a sound the highway couldn't let pass by. I touched your shoulder when the road bent west, a gentle moment I could not resist. The sunrise danced along your glowing hair, a fleeting magic only strangers share. We felt the engine pull the world nearby, and let the highway teach our hearts to fly. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly, rolling free, carrying the stories who we're meant to be. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward where the miles become. Oh, highways where our footsteps learn to fly, warm and wide, holding every promise, waiting in the ride. Hold to the sunlight where the moment's tied. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly.
You traced your finger down the dashboard map, said every detour gives a soul a tap. Your voice was glowing with a restless spark, a hint of daylight pushing through the dark.
I watched your smile turn into something new, a little braver than you meant it to.
The passing fences blurred into the air, a fleeting truth we didn't have to share. Your hands were tapping to the radio beat, a little rhythm only you complete. You said the past was something you outgrew, but every mile rewrote a part of you. I touched your wrist as if to match the tone, a subtle warmth that made the highway known. The sun grew brighter with each day we passed, a moving canvas painted white and vast.
If every sunrise keeps the journey high, we'll chase the colors where the miles reply. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly, rolling free, carrying the stories who we're meant to be. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum,
footsteps learn to fly.
Tell me the road won't take our joy away.
Tell me we'll chase the colors in the day.
Tell me the ride won't break what we survive.
Tell me the distance keeps our hope alive. The highway holds the dreams we wanna drive. Keep the wheel,
Let it feel.
don't deny.
Let every mile become the reason why.
Highways where our footsteps learn to fly. Rolling free, carrying the stories who we're meant to be. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward where the miles become long. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly. Warm and wide, holding every promise, waiting in the right. Hold to the sunlight where the moment's tight. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly. Learn to fly.
Learn to fly.
Learn to fly.
A fading sunset spills across an empty parking lot as two voices rise in a memory.
I saw you leaning on the old brick wall, your headphones hanging like a curtain's call. You kicked a pebble just to chase the sound, a tiny echo rattling through the ground. Your smile was something from a distant year, a piece of summer drifting warm and clear. I stepped in slowly, letting moments stay, a fragile spark from halfway yesterday. You traced a circle on the fading pain, a quiet gesture from a heart restrained. You said the world felt heavy on your skin, like doors that locked the second you walked in. Your voice was trembling with a hopeful ache, a soft admission you could barely make. I felt the daylight shifting where you swayed, a fleeting truth from halfway yesterday. Ooh,
We held the silence where the echoes played.
ooh, and found the part we left in yesterday.
Halfway back to yesterday we caught the light, running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go. All the missing pieces find space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away. Halfway back to yesterday.
Hold the moon, halfway. Ooh.
You kicked the gravel with a restless aim, said every loss still carried bits of blame. But in your eyes I saw a burning flare.
A quiet honesty you dared to share. I leaned against the railing where you stood and felt the world turn on the way it should. You sighed a memory you couldn't fake, a trembling truth too heavy not to break. Your hands were shaking like a fading song, the kind that lingers though it plays too long. You said the past has ways to pull us down, but still we rise each time it comes around. I took your hand before the moment fell and heard the part of you you couldn't tell. The wind blew softly through the alleyway, a quiet call from halfway yesterday. Ooh,
If every echo asks us where we stray,
ooh, we'll answer back from halfway yesterday.
halfway back to yesterday we caught the light, running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go. All the missing pieces finding space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away. Halfway back to yesterday. sway.
Tell me the truth won't drown in the pain.
Tell me we'll fight to feel alive again.
The chords we kept begin to fall like rain.
Hold the flame,
Say my name,
feel the spark.
break the dark.
Let every heart believe it's lasting mark. Halfway back to yesterday we caught the light, running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go. All the missing pieces finding space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away. Halfway back to yesterday. Peach-colored horizon glows as two voices rise with the ocean breeze.
I found you waiting where the shoreline bends, your sandals buried where the soft tide ends. The water shimmered on your open palm, a tiny gesture quietly disarming calm.
Your breathing followed where the ripples lay, a gentle rhythm shaped by ocean sway.
I step beside you as the foam untwined, a drift and pull that settled on my mind.
Watch the sunlight scatter on the blue, a trembling motion sliding back to you. The wind was threading softly through your hair, a quiet moment shimmering in there. I felt your presence glowing in the sand, a silken warmth that brushed against my hand. Your gaze was somewhere far beyond the waves, a fragile hope the gentle shoreline saves. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We traced the echoes where the tides uplift and felt our hearts begin their subtle shift. Shorelines where our echoes drift, calling near, softly turning moments we once held in fear. Your heartbeat swelling like a summer tide, pulling me forward where our thoughts collide. Shorelines where our echoes drift, calm and wide, carrying the questions we once tried to hide. Hold to the shimmer where the night is swift. Shorelines where our echoes drift.
Quiet echo underneath the moon. You touched a seashell like a fragile vow, a simple truth we had to face somehow. Your voice was trembling with a soft release, a shifting tide where broken thoughts find peace. I watched the colors gathering in your eyes, a muted sunrise hidden in disguise. steps were sinking softly in the foam, like every ache was drifting further home. You said the ocean taught you how to feel. It breaks and builds you with a turning wheel. I held your hand before the moment passed and felt the breeze grow warmer in its cast. The shoreline shimmered with a deeper gleam, as if it carried pieces of our dream. Ooh. If every ripple hides the shift we miss, we'll follow softly where our hearts insist. Shorelines where our echoes drift, calling near, softly turning moments we once held in fear. Your heartbeat swelling like a summer tide, pulling me forward where our thoughts collide. Shorelines where our echoes drift, calm and wide, carrying the questions we once tried to hide. Hold to the shimmer where the night is swift. Shorelines where our echoes drift. Tell me the tide won't pull your voice away. Tell me you'll stay when daylight starts to stray. Tell me the waves won't wash our meaning. Tell me this shoreline lets us start again. The ocean keeps the truths that live within. Oh, the sea, the night, keep the light. Let every echo find its place inside. Shorelines where our echoes drift, calling near, softly turning moments we once held in fear. Your heartbeat swelling like a summer tide, pulling me forward where our thoughts collide. Shorelines where our echoes drift, calm and wide, carrying the questions we once tried to hide. Hold to the shimmer where the night is swift. Shorelines where our echoes drift. Ooh. Ooh. Echoes drift. Fading sunset spills across an empty parking lot as two voices ride to memory.
I saw you leaning on the old brick wall, your headphones hanging like a curtain's call. You kicked a pebble just to chase the sound, a tiny echo rattling through the ground.
Your smile was something from a distant year, a piece of summer drifting warm and clear. I stepped in slowly, letting moments stay, a fragile spark from halfway yesterday. You trace a circle on the fading pain, a quiet gesture from a heart restrained. You said the world felt heavy on your skin, like doors are locked the second you walked in.
Your voice was trembling with a hopeful ache, a soft admission you could barely make. I felt the daylight shifting where you swayed, a fleeting truth from halfway yesterday. We held the silence where the echoes played, and found the part we left in yesterday. Halfway back to yesterday, we caught the light running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go, all the missing pieces finding space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away. Halfway back to yesterday.
still carry bits of blame. But in your eyes I saw a burning flare, a quiet honesty you dared to share.
I leaned against the railing where you stood and felt the world turn warm the way it should. You sighed a memory you couldn't fake, a trembling truth too heavy not to break.
Your hands are shaking like a fading song, the kind that lingers though it plays too long. You said the past has ways to pull us down, but still we rise each time it comes around.
I took your hand before the moment fell and heard the part of you you couldn't tell. The wind blew softly through the alleyway, a quiet call from halfway yesterday. If every echo asks us where we stray, we'll answer back from halfway yesterday. Halfway back to yesterday, we caught the light running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go. All the missing pieces, finding space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away. Halfway back to yesterday.
Tell me the past won't fracture our way.
Tell me you'll stay when shadows try to sway.
Tell me the truth won't drown in the pain.
Tell me we'll fight to feel alive again. The chords we kept begin to fall like rain.
Hold the flame,
Say my name.
say my name. Break the dark,
Let every heartbeat leave its lasting mark. Halfway back to yesterday, we caught the light running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go.
pieces finding space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away. Halfway back to yesterday. A pale blue haze lifts across the room as two distant voices drift toward each other.
I saw you standing where the low light fell, a fading outline caught between a spell. Your shadow floated like a whispered line, a quiet moment slipping out of time.
The dust was swirling in the window glow, like all the memories we used to know. I reached but paused before you turned your head, afraid the silence might break what we said. I felt your presence in the shifting blue. The air was trembling as it moved to you. Your voice was quiet as a drifting chord, a gentle sign that couldn't be ignored. The room was breathing like a living thing, a soft pulse hidden in its fragile rain. I traced your outline through the fading air, a distant warmth that told me you were there. We touched the shadows where our thoughts convene,
and felt the blue between us turn serene.
Floating through the blue between us, slowly near, losing every moment we once held in fear. Heartbeat drifting like a whispered sign, pulling me gently past the borderline. Floating through the blue between us, soft and wide, letting all the fragile pieces go inside. Hold to the stillness where our hopes can lean. Floating through the blue between us.
You touched the curtain where the shadows stay, a trembling motion in the light they made. You said the hardest part was letting go of all the versions of ourselves we know.
I stepped in closer just to feel your breath, a fragile rhythm dancing close to death. But in that moment, drifting slow and true, I felt the echo pulling back to you. Your eyes were shining with a quiet ache, a subtle tremor only I could wake. You said the distance wasn't what it seemed, it only formed where broken moments streamed. I let your whispers settle on my skin, a gentle tremble stirring deep within. The room grew brighter as the air unfurled, a tiny universe reshaped our world. If every whisper hides a place unseen, we'll drift along the space that lies between. Floating through the blue between us, slowly near, losing every moment we once held in fear. Heartbeat drifting like a whispered sign, pulling me gently past the borderline. Floating through the blue between us, soft and wide, letting all the fragile pieces coincide. Hold to the stillness where our hopes can lean. Floating through the blue between us. Tell me the blue won't scatter you thin.
Tell me you'll stay when shadows breathe in.
Tell me the quiet won't erase your name.
Tell me the space between won't stay the same.
We drift until the silence takes the blame. Hold the air, keep it there. Pull me through, closer to you. Let every fragile moment fall to blue. Floating through the blue between us, slowly near, losing every moment we once held in fear. Heartbeat drifting like a whispered sign, pulling me gently past the borderline. Floating through the blue between us, soft and wide, letting all the fragile pieces coincide. Hold to the stillness where our hopes can lean. Floating through the blue between us.
Through the blue, through the blue.
Dust settles across cracked pavement as two voices flare into the cold morning air.
I saw you kicking gravel down the street, your restless rhythm keeping time with heat.
Your jacket swinging like a rebel sign, a frayed reminder of a worn out line.
You muttered something that the wind replayed, a faded memory you never fully saved. I caught your glance before you looked away, a spark of truth in colors turning gray.
You pulled your hair back with a careless shake, trying to hide the thoughts you couldn't break. Your voice was cracking in an honest way, a trembling note that kept the dark at bay.
I felt the tension rolling off your stance, a kind of courage built from circumstance. The morning light hit hard across your face, a fractured beauty you refused to chase. We stepped through shadows where the truth was found, and walked the lines we drew on broken ground. Lines we drew on broken ground, calling out every hidden moment we forgot about. Your heartbeat pounding like a reckless drum, pulling me closer when the nights go. Lines we drew on broken ground, don't let go. Every shattered story still has room to grow. Hold to the chaos where our hopes unbound. Lines we drew on broken ground. Ooh, lines we drew on broken ground.
You cracked a smile that didn't reach your eyes, a tired truth you struggled to disguise. You said the past kept clawing at your throat, a heavy burden built from every note.
I took a step to keep you from the fall, a simple motion meaning more than all. The world around us trembled in its spin, a quiet echo begging to begin. Your voice came rising with a trembling fire, a raw ignition born from old desire. You said you're tired of running from the sound of every choice that kept you tightly bound. I touched your shoulder with a steady hold, a little warmth against the growing cold. The morning cracked beneath the weight we shared, a broken truth that somehow kept us paired. If every fracture shapes the life we found, we'll chase the lines we drew on broken ground. Lines we drew on broken ground, calling out every hidden moment we forgot about. Your heartbeat pounding like a reckless drum, pulling me closer when the nights go. Lines we drew on broken ground, don't let go. Every shattered story still has room to grow. Hold to the chaos where our hopes unbound. Lines we drew on broken ground. On broken ground.
Tell me your fear won't drag you underground.
Tell me you shout when silence comes around.
Tell me the truth won't fade when we confess.
Tell me the hurt won't keep you powerless. The ground we broke is where we find our nest.
Hold the line, redefine,
Break the sound,
stand your ground.
let every fracture turn this all around. Lines we drew on broken ground, calling out every hidden moment we forgot about. Your heartbeat pounding like a reckless drum, pulling me closer when the nights go. Lines we drew on broken ground, don't let go. Every shattered story still has room to grow. Hold to the chaos where our hopes unbound. Lines we drew on broken ground. On broken ground. Broken ground. Broken ground. Broken ground. Broken ground.
Cold moonlight reflects off an empty hallway as two voices step into
a fragile confession.
You stood behind the door with shaking breath, a quiet moment hanging close to death. Your shadow trembled on the wooden frame, a silent echo whispering my name.
I took a step but didn't make a sound. The empty floorboards grown beneath the ground. Your eyes were glass with something barely said, a memory carved where our shadows met.
You touched the doorknob with a fragile hold, as if your fingers feared the truth and told. Your voice came breaking like a hidden thread, a trembling sound you barely meant to shed.
I held the air between your doubt and mine, a fragile tension drawn across a line. The hallway tightened with a quiet thread, a calm collapsing where our shadows met.
We faced the silence where our past was set, and found the darkness where our truths had slept. Behind the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling in a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Behind the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. Hold to the echoes time won't let forget.
Behind the door where our shadows met.
Wiped a tear before it reached your chin, a sign you'd held too much beneath your skin. Your voice was softer than the creaking air, a crushed admission you weren't meant to share.
I reached but stopped before I touched your hand, a quiet mercy you could understand. The moonlight tilted with a tinted thread, a fragile truth where our shadows met.
Your eyes were burning with a haunted gleam, a restless anger buried in a dream. You said forgiveness wasn't built for you, a broken promise you could not undo.
I stepped in closer just to feel your tone, a quiet proof you never stood alone. The weight between us pressed against the deck, a rising ache where our shadows met.
If every secret holds a cold regret, we'll face it softly where our shadows met. Behind the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling in a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Behind the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. To the echoes time won't let forget. Behind the door where our shadows met.
Silence pull us into life.
Behind the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling in a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Behind the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. Hold to the echoes time won't let forget.
Behind the door where our shadows met.
The sun dips low behind the red canyon, as two voices rise through the fading heat.
I saw you standing by the canyon ridge. Your boots were dusty near the wooden bridge. The sky was bleeding with a copper glow, a silent river drifting soft below. You held your hat the way you always do, a little habit when you're sifting through. Your thoughts were roaming where the shadows fall, a quiet truth you couldn't name at all.
You watched the horses grazing far and wide, said every trail still holds a storm inside. Your voice was gentle in the fading light, a trembling whisper rising toward the night. I touched your arm before the dust grew cold, a simple gesture with a meaning bold. The canyon echoed back your weary tone, a sound that traveled deeper than we've known. We felt the sunset draw its final dome, and sense the moment calling us back home. Sunset trails where we turn back home, burning white, painting every memory in the amber. Tied your heartbeat, rumbling like a river's flow, pulling me closer where the lost things go. Sunset trails where we turn back home, soft and slow, carrying the secrets only we can know. Hold to the fading light we've always known. Sunset trails where we turn back home.
Traced the outline of a weathered stone, said every name and marked once felt alone. The desert whispered with a hollow breath, a quiet warning dancing close to death. I stepped beside you as the evening broke, a rising fragrance from the desert oak. Your eyes reflected glowing fields of rust, a wounded hope still clinging on to trust.
Your hands were trembling in the cooling wind, a sign of battles you had fought within. You said forgiveness rides a winding track, sometimes it circles till it brings you back. I held your palm and let the moment stay, a tender truth that couldn't drift away. The canyon lit with amber golden foam, a place reminding us of what feels home.
If every shadow
Waits for hearts to roam, we'll follow softly where the trails lead home. Sunset trails where we turn back home, burning white, painting every memory in the amber. Tied your heartbeat, rumbling like a river's flow, pulling me closer where the lost things go. Sunset trails where we turn back home, soft and slow, carrying the secrets only we can know. Hold to the fading light we've always known. Sunset trails where we turn back home.
If every shadow is for hearts to roam,
we'll follow softly where the trails lead home.
sunset trails where we turn back home.
If every shadow waits for hearts to roam, we'll follow softly where the trails lead home. Your head new light not like a river's foam.
Tell me the dusk won't steal what we rebuilt. Tell me the night won't drown us in our guilt. Tell me the wind won't scatter hearts we've grown. Tell me these trails won't leave us lost alone. The canyon holds the truths we now have known. Hold the flame,
Say my name,
keep the road, share the load.
let every sunset lead where hearts are old. Sunset trails where we turn back home, burning white, painting every memory in the amber. Tied your heartbeat, rumbling like a river's flow, pulling me closer where the lost things go. Sunset trails where we turn back home, soft and slow, carrying the secrets only we can know. Hold to the fading light we've always known. Sunset trails where we turn back home. Turn back Dim evening light settles over an empty room as two voices rise like confessions breaking free.
You stood before me with a trembling breath, as if the truth was brushing close to death. Your eyes were swimming in a restless glow, a broken story only you could know. I took a step but didn't touch your hand. The quiet asked for time to understand. Your voice was shaking as the air grew loud, a fragile courage wrapped in weighted cloud.
Trace the outline of your fading past,
A quiet ache you thought would always last.
your voice came lifting like a fragile plea,
A blooming echo drifting back to me. I leaned in closer just to hear you speak, a subtle tremor traveling through your cheek. The moment tightened as your fears allowed, the quiet break where hearts begin aloud. We faced the place where all our doubts were bound, and felt the quiet break. The heart speak loud,
where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and white, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Hold to the moment where our truths aloud, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud. You brushed your palm across the window pane,
said some of healing always comes with pain.
your voice was softer than the falling dust,
A solemn whisper shaped by fragile trust. I touched your shoulder with a steady frame, a small reminder you're not meant for blame. The room grew brighter as your tears spoke proud, a rising echo breaking through the cloud. Your breath grew deeper with a trembling start, a quiet blooming in your guarded heart. You said the past had kept you far from light, but here the world felt softer in its fire. I took your hand before your courage fell, a gentle promise whispered like a spell. The distant strings began to swell unbowed, a tender truth where hearts can speak aloud. If every silence holds a love and doubt, we'll let the quiet break, the heart speak loud.
where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and white, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Hold to the moment where our truths aloud, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud.
Crown me, the world can hold our hearts unbound. The breaking quiet makes our courage proud. Take the fear,
Keep me near,
let every heartbeat guide us and decide. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and white, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Hold to the moment where our breaks and the heart speaks loud. Heart speaks loud.
Heart speaks loud.
A pale silver glow settles in a quiet room as two voices emerge, like distant echoes.
I heard your whisper in the trembling light, a distant shimmer drifting through the night.
Your shadow flickered on the quiet wall, a gentle memory rising just to fall.
I touched the space you left beside the chair, a fragile warmth still hanging in the air.
Your name was woven in the fading glow, a subtle truth that only silence knows. I felt your presence through the open door, a quiet longing I had felt before.
The world was humming with a muted sound, a pulsing heartbeat hidden underground.
I held my breath as if to keep you near, a trembling moment shaped from doubt and fear. The light was bending on the trembling floor, a whispered promise reaching out once more.
We traced the quiet where our thoughts escaped,
And felt the air around us shift its shape. Echoes in the air between us, floating free, carrying the moments we were scared to see. Your heartbeat trembling like a fragile call, pulling me gently through the rise and fall. Echoes in the air between us, soft and slow, holding all the shadows that we used to know. Rest in the silence where the truth's discussed. Echoes in the air between us.
you touched the window where the frost had grown, a tiny pattern only we had known.
Your voice was softer when you said my name, a glowing ember shaping into flame.
I stepped towards you as the room grew bright, a tender stillness holding back the night.
Your eyes were drifting through the silver haze, a soft reflection of our quiet days.
Your hands were trembling with a gentle fear, a subtle truth you needed me to hear.
You said the distance wasn't made of miles, but made of thoughts that stack in fragile piles. I held your shoulder as the tension fell, a breath of peace that words could never tell. The air grew warmer with a softened trust, a fragile calm between the two of us.
If every silence hides what hearts discuss,
we'll chase the echoes living within us.
echoes in the air between us, floating free,
fragile call, pulling me gently through the rise and fall. Echoes in the air between us, soft and slow, holding all the shadows that we used to know. Rest in the silence where the truth's discussed. Echoes in the air between us. Tell me the dark won't swallow all we've grown.
Tell me our hearts will never stand alone.
Tell me the light won't vanish from your eyes.
Tell me our truth won't hide in thin disguise.
The air between us keeps our fragile climb.
Hold the road,
Keep me near,
make it clear.
let every whisper draw the truth sincere. Echoes in the air between us, floating free, carrying the moments we were scared to see. Your heartbeat trembling like a fragile call, pulling me gently through the rise and fall. Echoes in the air between us, soft and slow, holding all the shadows that we used to know. Rest in the silence where the truth's discussed. Echoes in the air between us. Between us, between us, between us. A golden sun dips across the lawn, open road as two voices rise with the turning wheel.
You packed your suitcase by the old front gate. Your eyes were racing like you couldn't wait. The morning sunlight shimmered on your skin, a quiet day to let a new life in.
I grabbed the keys and tossed a careful smile. You said let's drive until we cross a mile. The world looked brighter through your fearless grin, a restless spark reminding where we've been.
You leaned your elbow on the window frame. The breeze was humming as it called your name. You laughed and melted with the open sky, a sound the highway couldn't let pass by. I touched your shoulder when the road bent west, a gentle moment I could not resist. The sunrise danced along your glowing hair, a fleeting magic only strangers share. We felt the engine pull the world nearby,
And let the highway teach our hearts to fly.
highways where our footsteps learn to fly, rolling free, carrying the stories who were meant to be. A heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward where the miles become highways where our footsteps learn to fly, warm and wide, holding every promise waiting in the ride. Hold to the sunlight where the moment's tight, highways where our footsteps learn to fly.
You traced your finger down the dashboard, man, said every detour gives the soul a tap. Your voice was glowing with a restless spark, a hint of daylight pushing through the dark.
I watched you smile turn into something new, a little braver than you meant it to. The passing fences blurred into the air,
A fleeting truth we didn't have to share.
your hands were tapping to the radio beat, a little rhythm only you complete. You said the past was something you outgrew, but every mile rewrote a part of you. I touched your wrist as if to match the tone, a subtle warmth that made the highway known. The sun grew brighter with each state we passed, a moving canvas painted wide and vast. If every sunrise keeps the journey high,
We'll chase the colors where the miles reply.
highways where our footsteps learn to fly, rolling free, carrying the stories who were meant to be. A heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward footsteps learn to fly. Warm and wide, holding every promise, waiting in the right. Hold to the sunlight where the moments tie. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly.
Tell me the road won't take our joy away.
Tell me we'll chase the colors in the day.
Ooh, tell me the ride won't break what we survive.
Tell me the distance keeps our hope alive.
The highway holds the dreams we wanna drive. Keep the wheel,
Let it feel.
don't deny.
Let every mile become the reason why. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly. Rolling free, carrying the stories who were meant to be. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward where the miles become highways where our footsteps learn to fly. Warm and wide, holding every promise, waiting in the right. Hold to the sunlight where the moments tie. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly. Learn to fly.
Learn to fly. Learn to fly.
A warm breeze drifts through towering redwoods as two voices rise with the morning.
I caught your shadow by the old trail bend. Your boots were muddy from the night's loose end. You said the forest felt like something new, a hidden calling pulling straight from you.
The leaves are shaking with the rising light, a gentle chorus waking in our sight. I step beside you as the hillside shone, a soft reminder when I walk in alone.
You touched the bark where time had carved its name. 1,000 rings all telling where we came. Your voice was drifting with the mountain air, a steady compass keeping me aware.
The path was winding like an open fate, a moving line that dared us not to wait. I heard your laughter echo through the trees, a ringing sound that felt like gentle please. Ooh. We chased the breeze across the rising pines and felt the pull beyond the redwood lines. Run beyond the redwood lines, take my hand, let the world remind us how to understand. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling sign, pulling me forward where our dreams align. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back. Follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back. Follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines, run beyond the redwood lines. You crossed the river with a fearless stride, said every cold shock wakes you up inside. I saw your breath turn into silver steam, a fleeting symbol of the life we dream. The moss was glowing on the shaded ground, a muted lantern humming without sound. I took your hand before the moment passed, a simple truth we both were meant to grasp. Your eyes were gleaming with a newfound spark, a rising flame inside the forest dark. You said the journey's where the stories live, it takes our fear and teaches how to give. We climb the switchbacks with the growing pace, the wind rolled patterns on your glowing face. I felt the daylight gather in your chest, a quiet claim that things would shift for best. If every trail reveals what heart defines, we'll chase it all beyond the redwood lines. Run beyond the redwood lines, take my hand, let the world remind us how to understand. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling sign, pulling me forward where our dreams align. Run beyond the redwood lines, don't look back. Follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines.
winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines. Run beyond the redwood lines. Tell me the climb won't steal what we've grown.
Tell me these hills won't leave us here alone.
Tell me the wind won't carry you far. Tell me you'll follow every guiding star. The forest holds the truths of who we are. Keep the trail. Let every heartbeat echo through the pines.
Run beyond the redwood lines. Take my hand. Let the world remind us how to understand. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling sign, pulling me forward where our dreams align. Run beyond the redwood lines. Don't look back. Follow every whisper on the winding track. Hold to the rhythm where our hope refines. Run beyond the redwood lines. To the redwood lines.
Redwood lines. Redwood lines.
A dim midnight glow fills the room as two voices drift closer across the quiet.
You sat beside me with your head tilted low, your fingers tracing rhythm soft and slow. The night was humming in a gentle tone, a quiet pulse we didn't face alone.
You whispered something that the dark could keep, a tender secret singing calm and deep. I leaned in closer just to feel your air, a sudden longing floating everywhere.
You played a chord that made the silence break, a gentle tremble only truth could make. Your voice was glowing like a velvet line, a steady warmth that wrapped itself in mine.
I felt your heartbeat drifting through your hand, a quiet signal I could understand. The room grew softer while your rhythm stayed, a fragile moment barely even made. We held the tension where the dark repeats, and felt the night move between our heartbeats. Midnight between our heartbeats, drawing near, letting every whisper wipe away the fear. Your voice unfolding like a gentle tide, pulling me closer where our truths collide. Midnight between our heartbeats, soft and slow, carrying the words we're not prepared to show. Hold to the quiet where the stillness meets. Midnight between our heartbeats. Trace the outline of a fading note, a quiet promise rising in your throat. You said the past had kept you locked inside, but now the rhythm let your heart confide.
I saw the meaning in your trembling smile, a distant longing walking back in style. Your touch was honest, tender, and it's sweet, a simple vow the midnight chose to keep.
Your eyes were holding something soft and true, a little spark that fell in shades of blue. You said forgiveness takes a steady hand, and every heartbeat helps us understand.
I held your wrist and felt the moment stay,
a quiet ache we let unfold its way. The night breeze softly falling into place, a gentle truth reflected in your face. If every shadow hides the words we seek, we'll let them surface where our pulses speak. Midnight between our heartbeats, drawing me, drawing near, letting every whisper wipe away the fear. Your voice unfolding like a gentle tide,
pulling me closer where our truths collide. Midnight between our heartbeats, soft and slow, carrying the words we're not prepared to show. Hold to the quiet where the stillness meets. Midnight between our heartbeats. Won't vanish when we part.
The midnight keeps the vows we dare to start.
Hold my hand,
understand, let it expose. Let every heartbeat show the love we chose. In midnight between our heartbeats, drawing near, letting every whisper wipe away the fear.
your voice unfolding like a gentle tide, pulling me closer where our truths collide. Midnight between our heartbeats, soft and slow, carrying the words we're not prepared to show. Hold to the quiet where the stillness meets.